Hey everyone, Simfarmer here and welcome back to Mars The Mission for the next episode in this series. So since the previous one, time has passed quite a bit, so we're now into year 4. I've been busy working, harvesting the fields and just doing a bit of repetitive jobs. A continuous cycle of harvesting, resowing, harvesting, resowing. So the cotton is ready, which I said it would be at the end of the previous episode, but it's not the same cotton. So the cotton field that was previously here has been harvested. I replanted it and this is the second cotton crop to have grown in this field. And in between, while I was waiting for that to grow, I harvested the oats, sorghum, sunflowers, corn, and they've all been replanted again. So we've now got 2 fields of sorghum growing, 1 field of corn, 1 field of sunflowers. Okay, so first up is going to be harvesting the cotton. I think this is possibly the last time we'll do cotton, because I'm thinking once we've got the cotton done and sold, I'll replant this field with sugar beets and then we'll buy the sugar beet harvester with the money we make. So the previous cotton, we got 4 modules, so they're there ready to be sold. We've got quite a few pallets of honey now as well, and I've done 2 cuts of grass for silage, so I think these are all ready. Now those ones are still fermenting, but these ones should be ready. So we've got plenty of silage bales, or we will have once they're fermented. I think the last cut was about 98 bales, so there's well over 150 bales there. So yeah, first thing, cotton, so let's get to it. Okay, so that's the cotton all harvested for the final time. That'll be the last time we'll be doing it here, as I want to utilise this field now for crops that are going to contribute towards the actual challenge itself, which at the moment cotton was only ever being planted because we had the cotton harvest from the start. So rather than sell that, I thought we'd make use of it. But now I want to try and get some more progress towards getting the crops that we need. So we need 6 crops in total. That's 800,000 litres of each in our silos. Currently we've got 1 crop over 400,000 litres, which is sorghum. Oats is around about 326,000 litres, I think. And then we're quite far off any other crops. I think corn is the next one we've got the highest, which is about 190 odd thousand. So yeah, plenty to do towards those. That's the main reason why I want to utilise this field now for crops that will contribute towards that. So we'll get this sold. Well, yeah, we'll sell the cotton harvester, sell the cotton bales. We've got pallets loaded up ready on the trailers with the JCB ready to be sold. That's clothing and cheese. And then we've still got pallets of eggs, bread, to sell, and all the silage bales and honey, so plenty to sell, and hopefully that'll give us enough money to buy the sugar beet harvester that we need, and then we can get this field replanted with sugar beet. Okay, so that is all the cotton modules sold. I completely forgot we still had one in the field. I noticed it when I was going to collect the egg pallets. So I've sold all the egg pallets, apart from a couple, all the cheese, cloves, bread, and the last sunflower oil pallet we had. So pretty much everything that we can sell has been sold. All the honey pallets have been sold as well, and all the silage bales that were fermented. So these ones are around 93%, so they're not far off, but they're not quite ready yet. And we've also sold the cotton harvester. So we're up to 1,118,762, which is quite a lot more than I was expecting we'd be up to. So that definitely gives us enough money to buy the sugar beet harvester and also upgrade our combine, which was something I wanted to do, but I wanted to get the sugar beet harvester first, but now we can actually do both. So I'm going to get a worker started on planting sugar beets in this field. And then while the worker does that, we'll then sell our combine. So this John Deere, will sell that and the header and the corn header, as we won't need those. That'll give us the money, then we can buy the new equipment. I think once the sugar beet's done, that'll be us done for this month, and then we can skip through till when's probably a couple of months time, so July, August, September, when the sorghum should be ready to harvest, and we can get on with that. Okay, so combine sold, workers set off doing the sugar beet. One other thing I want to do is sell the oil mill, because I don't think I'm going to use it anymore. As I mentioned in one of the previous episodes, it just gets through the sunflower oil, or sunflowers or canola way too fast. And as we've now got some sugar beet going in, I think we'll have plenty of excess that we can possibly replace this with the sugar mill when we've got some. So for now, I just think it's going to be sat there doing nothing, so we may as well sell that and get a little bit of extra money in for that. So now we have our final total of 1,328,728 with some silage bales still to sell. So that's plenty of money to get some new equipment. So we'll just check the used equipment sales. I don't think we'll be fortunate enough unless we want to do potatoes, but I definitely don't want to do potatoes with that. I don't think we really need another tractor at the moment. So first thing we're going to get is the sugar beet harvester. So beet technology. So we've got the choice of the Grimmer or the Roper. I think I'm going to go with the Roper because it's no, actually the Grimmer's slightly larger tank and it comes with a header for 471,500. That's actually a lot cheaper than that one. I don't know if that's as wide though. Not quite sure on the working width for that. But is that slightly narrower than the other one? Oh, not that. Of that, I'm not 100% sure. We'll go with this one. Why not? So we'll purchase one of those. That's 471,500. So next we want to get our combine. I'm going to go with the Class Lexin 8900. And it's got 18,000 litre grain tank. It doesn't come with a header as big as the John Deere. But I'd rather have the larger grain tank so the work can keep going for a bit longer between needing to be unloaded. And the thing with this one, got a slightly smaller grain tank, larger header, so that's going to fill up a lot faster than this one that's got a larger grain tank and a slightly smaller header. So we want headers. Headers is here. We're going to go with the 13.8 meter class Convo Flexi, and we'll also get the trailer for that one. So we'll buy those, and then we'll get the corn header as well, which we're going to need. And I think that one, is that the largest one they do? 9 meter? I'm sure there was a 12 meter one, apart from the John Deere. Oh, but that was a modded one, I'm remembering. So it looks like we'll go with the 9 meter. We'll purchase that one as well. And does this one fold up? I don't think it does. That's just the John Deere one. So we'll get the trailer for that as well. We can transport it around. Although I tend to just leave the headers on the combine and drive around because it's not as if there's any place we can't actually get on this map. But we've got the trailers as well if need be. And that leaves us with 166,865. So I think we've got enough money now that we can upgrade our mowers, which is one thing I also wanted to do. So we can get ones that swath drop. So mowers, so we've got the choice of the ones from the premium expansion, 9.4, or these ones 10 meters. I think these ones are going to be far too expensive, or they are slightly wider. They're a lot more expensive. So we'll go with the cross flow ones. I'm just going to bump that up a little bit. So get those, and then we'll get the front one to go with that. We're still left with 73,000. I will sell the other mowers, and we won't get much for those, but we can get those sold as well, and that gives us a little bit of extra money. And we just need to get the sugar beet finished planted, get that fertilised, and then we can skip through to the next month or in a couple of months when the sorghum will be ready to harvest. And then we've got that to do. As I said before, we're up to 456,000 litres of sorghum, but we've got both fields of sorghum, so that should give us well over another 100,000 litres. I estimate by that harvest we'll be up to over 600,000 litres of sorghum, so we'll be getting very close to getting our first crop with 800,000 litres in the silo. I said we've got just below 200,000 litres of corn, 130,000 litres of sunflowers, and 326,000 litres of oats. Well, the good thing is now we've got the sugar beet harvester, that's going to quickly go up to meet that target. As for the animals, we've now completed the sheep, so the sheep are fully maxed out, 65 in each pen. So that part of the challenge is complete along with the chickens. So it's just the cows and pigs to do for the animals. We still need to get 15 large beehives and then plant the trees. I did buy 1 pallet of oak and 1 pallet of maple saplings, which we'll put in towards the end of this video so we can get a few more trees planted. But yeah, I'll go and get the sugar beet finished, planted, get that done, and then we'll come back next month. Or in a couple of months. Okay, so we're now into September. We've got our 2 sorghum fields and our cornfield are now ready to harvest. In between skipping through the months as well, I've also planted 480 tree saplings. Yes, 2 pallets of 240 spruce tree saplings. Those have been planted around the back of the domes. All the animal pens are over there. So that's a start on the spruce trees or the tree planting. So initially we'd only got those 60 in, and the reason we got those in was we had 3 pallets of 20 saplings to start with. So I did spend 24,000 buying 2 of the Platinum expansion pallets, which are 240 saplings each. I've also sold the rest of the silage bale, so we are now up to 217,947. Which, as we have now got pretty much all the equipment we really need. There's always a possibility of buying additional equipment to help speed up certain jobs, but we've pretty much covered now for everything we need, apart from the potato planting equipment and the potato harvester, which we don't need to get just yet. So I will probably start regularly buying pallets of saplings and getting some more trees done, so we can start getting some good progress on that part as well now. So I do have 2 pallets, as I mentioned earlier. I've got 1 pallet of oak trees and 1 pallet of maples, which I'm going to plant around somewhere at some point. So those need to go in again, so that'll be another 480 trees. So that'll take us up to just over 1,000 planted. So our new combine is here, our new sugar beet harvester and our new headers, and also the mowers. Yeah, the 2 new mowers as well. Our new equipment has arrived from Earth. So yeah, first job is to... Should we do the corn first? Let's do the corn first, as it's the closest field. And then we'll get the 2 sorghum fields harvested. As I said before, hopefully that'll take us up over 600,000 litres for the sorghum. So we won't be too far off hitting the 800,000 litres for our first crop in the silos. One thing I think I forgot to mention as well is in between this episode and the previous one, after doing all the harvesting, in between waiting for the cotton, I did extend these 3 fields out a little bit. I painted a road in across by the edge of the dome and then took those fields just up to the edge of that road. So all 3 of these fields have been extended a little bit more as well. And the grass field was also slightly extended towards the productions, which I did a bit of landscaping to smooth out that just in front of there, and painted another road in, and then just extended that grass field a little bit as well. Okay, so that is the sorghum all harvested. Both fields done. So we've got 38,638 litres to go in the silo. I'm not sure exactly where this is going to take us, but it's going to be around 600,000. It's going to be just under, I think, 600,000 litres in total we'll have a sorghum. So I'm thinking I'm going to do all 3 of those fields this time, plant them all up with sorghum. So one more harvest then should take us over the 800,000 litres for sorghum. And that's our first crop, which will have hit the limit for the challenge. And then we can concentrate on getting some of the other crops in more often, especially some of the longer growing crops as well. Because we still need to choose one more, because we're going to do potatoes, sugar beets as 2, sorghum oats, that will be 4, and then corn definitely as a 5th one. Sunflowers, we do have quite a bit of sunflowers, but I don't know if they're going to be the best crop. And I think the others, wheat and barley, but they do take quite a while to grow, but they are quite high yielding. So I might put some barley in and just see how much we actually get off one of these fields. And then potentially use that. Right, so let's have a look. How much have we got? Oh, over 600,000. So 637,011 litres of sorghum now. So I'll say one more harvest on all 3 of those fields, and that'll be more than enough sorghum. That'll give us some excess then that we can use for the chickens and pigs. So we don't have to worry about that for a little bit. Let's say corn, we're close to 300,000 litres now, so that's getting there. And then the oats, we haven't done oats for a little bit because I've just did all sorghum. So once we've done the sorghum, we can plant all 3 fields of oats and get that done. That'll give us a big boost in that one as well. And we'll have the sugar beet soon. So yeah, it's slowly getting there. Still a lot to do though. And I'll just quickly show you as well. So currently we've got trees planted in this session, 480. That was the 2 pallets of 240 spruce saplings. So we're up to 540 trees planted in total. Still a very, very long way to go. That's that 9,460, 900 I wish. Saplings still to plant. But yeah, we've made some more progress on that. I say we've still got 15 large beehives to put in. So we still need a bit of money to do that. I think it costs, what is it, 90 odd thousand to get 5. So that's still going to be a bit more money we need for that as well. So soon we'll probably get another 5 in. So we're halfway there with that one. The animals are still progressing away. So they're just doing their own thing now. We're up to 18 cows. Their reproduction, well, they're all almost 100% puberty, so they'll start reproducing soon. They're up to 70% reproduction, so it's not going to be too much longer. We get another 6 from those. The sheep are all done, chickens are done. The pigs, so what's that? 30, 40, 50, 65 we're up to in each one. I think they are still got quite a long way to go, but they're soon going to rapidly fill up, and they're both still okay on feed, but we will need to look at topping that up very soon. So yeah, I don't think we're going to need to buy any more animals. I think they can just be left to their own devices. As long as we make sure we keep them fed and healthy, they'll continue reproducing. So yeah, the main thing now is going to be the crops, beehives and the saplings planting. And then we shall be all done on this mission complete. So yeah, we'll leave it there for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, then please do consider subscribing. We've got more farming simulator content coming up with this series. Also the Iowa Plains View series and also the live streams as well. So again, big thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.